So I'm going to do it in small sections. And so even if this turns out to be the best hairstyle I've ever done, you won't see me do it often. I don't know if the sections I'm doing small enough, but I just can't do no smaller, girl. I'm not trying to be in here the rest of my life. First, let me give you the 360 of the final results, okay? Because that's where we at. Welcome back, friends. Or if you're new here, just welcome. It is Lauren the Soap Witch, and it is time to style my hair. So my stupid piece to my microphone broke off, and so the sound today is gonna be kind of trash, I think. I don't know. But we keep it moving. We work with what we got and we keep it moving. Sip of juice. Anywho, today I'm doing that viral glycerin wash and go thing. Now, I'm not using the ladies' products that created the thing because I'm not buying no new products. I spent enough money making products as it is. But I saw someone else, her channel is What the Kink. She did it. She did it with the ladies' products that created it. But she explained and what type of products and such. And so I'm just going to use what I have that's closest to that. So first you want to do it on dripping wet hair. Now, you know my hair ain't gonna be dripping wet for long, but you know, we work with what we got. I am not doing a deep side part this week, but I still, I guess, want it to be, you know, noticeable that there is a part there, maybe. So I'm just gonna do a little something. Okay. So that's gonna be good enough. The front's already dry. I already know I'm gonna have to add water to the front, and I'm gonna split this. So this is gonna cause me to do my wash and go in a way that I don't like, which is in small small sections, but that's part of the directions. And unless I'm cooking, I tend to try to follow, you know, directions. If you've seen any of my cooking videos, you already know. I'm just gonna put this front out of the way to make it easier to work with the back. Is that what I'm doing? Girl, high porosity. I be struggling. Okay, we're getting somewhere, are we? Maybe. So, you gotta do it in small sections, is what she say. So I'm gonna do it in small sections. And so even if this turns out to be the best hairstyle I've ever done, you won't see me do it often. You will not. But you know me, the curiosity about all the things. I even tried the bounce curl brush a couple times. It wasn't for me. It wasn't bad, but I don't know. I just feel like me raking and such just gives me better results. So this is pretty wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and wet it some more. Dripping wet, that's what she said. So it's pretty dripping. And so you want a thick curl cream. I got that. My styling cream is nice and thick. And she used a liberal amount. This already looked like too much, but again, I'm following, because y'all already know, unless I'm doing like a braid out or something, I don't use that much on a wash and go. We'll see. You're not supposed to rake. See, I'm already messing up. You're just supposed to smooth it on. No raking. Am I doing too much? Maybe. So here we go. After I've applied too much styling cream. And then you follow up with a strong hold gel. I got one of them too. Gonna smooth that on there. I'm kind of following the amounts of what I saw her using her video. And I think she was following the amounts of what she saw the lady use in her video. And here we are. Then you follow up with a little bit of glycerin. Now, I could put a link in there, and I probably will, of some glycerin on the Amazon. But I'm putting mine on my hair with a pipette because I buy a huge container of glycerin because I use it to make products. So I'll put a link to some you can just get on Amazon. It's vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is vegetable glycerin. It don't matter. You use just maybe like a couple of drops. You don't use a lot. Now the products that the lady was using in the original video had glycerin. My products also have glycerin. So we putting glycerin on top of glycerin, but I again am following directions. Where's my other clip, girl? That's the first section done. Let's keep it moving. So yeah, I don't know I did sort of experiment this with what kind of girl I'm so trying to tell you that I'm sorry. Starting over so that when I speak it might make sense. I did experiment with this on, what did I experiment on my what's that thing I do in the middle week? Refresh, that's it. In the middle of the week. I don't know. Day one, I honestly wasn't that big of a fan of. Day two looked better. But also I did not do it on freshly washed hair because I don't actually like shampoo my hair and deep condition and stuff on a refresh. I'm just adding moisture. I dousing my hair full of water in the shower. Some kind of conditioner, leave-in something. And, you know, styling it however I feel like it. All of it's pretty low manipulation because I don't like to do a whole lot to my hair. Again, going in with too much styling cream. It ain't even necessarily that it's too much, but that's just, it's thick. It's a very thick styling cream. But the cream that the original creator of the processor or whatever, she used a very thick styling cream and she used a liberal amount. That's what I'm doing. Now y'all already know that I'm ready to pack this in and use bigger sections, okay? But I did want to see how it looked and lasted on a regular wash day. I didn't hate day one. I also didn't love day one. You know? I don't know if the sections I'm doing small enough, but I just can't do no smaller, girl. I'm not trying to be in here the rest of my life. So again, I'm doing a very thick curl cream. Putting what I feel like is too much. Going on top of that with a strong hold gel and then a little bit of glycerin. Girl, I was finna say glycerin. What is that? No raking, no finger coiling, no shingling. Okay. So this is the last part of the back section. Well, back left section. I'm thinking somebody with low porosity probably would not be feeling this because it's very product heavy. And the heavy products might just sit on top of your hair. I guess you could try it with like a lightweight leave-in and a strong hold gel and some glycerin. I don't think you want to do the heavy curl cream though. So this is the first half done. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the other side and come back. Okay, y'all. So I've got all this product in. It took me 1.5 trillion years. I don't care if it's the best wash and go I've ever had. I ain't doing it again. Okay. Here's what we got. Okay. I'm gonna sit under the dryer for however long it takes to dry this, and then I'll be back to discuss. Okay. Okay, so we back. I ain't stretch it. I haven't been stretching my hair. I got some pieces over here that want to be like goofy, but we not caring about that. First, let me give you the 360 of the final results, okay? Because that's where we at. So the high porosity hair is just, you know, it starts to lay funny and be weird. And it kind of did that when I did my little test one a couple days ago, but when I slept on it and flew to the next day, it wasn't doing that. We'll see. Overall, it don't look bad. I mean, it's defined in stuffs. The high porosity hair is still high porosity. I may not have put enough stuff up there. I don't know. I do not know if I will turn into a walking frizz ball because of the glycerin or not. The initial results do look good, and it does give a more elongating kind of deal there, because if you remember from last week, I pop it up there. When I did my fluffier wash and go with the foam, I had lots and lots of shrinkage. So this is obviously different. Consider, because I use, okay, we're gonna start over at the beginning of the sentence, so sorry. I used far more gel than I would usually use just because I was kind of following what was done previously. And so each small section got quite a bit of gel for my liking. But then with the other softening products, like the amount of styling cream and then the glycerin, it definitely softens that hold. So the cast that I would have is definitely not there. I actually really don't feel much cast. It's like up here I feel pretty much nothing. And down at the ends where I feel it the most. So anyway, it took 3 cajillion years, and that's the reason for me not to never do it again. It doesn't look bad. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't really care past day 5 anyway, because I'm gonna refresh. Once again, if you low porosity, you might want to skip or just use a much lighter product for your leave-in, because that's basically what the cream is being used for, is for the leave-in. I would go with a lightweight leave-in, or maybe just do gel with the glycerin on top if you're low porosity. High porosity, it probably wouldn't leave your hair feeling too producty. Like, I definitely feel something, but I mean, our hair's gonna soak it all up anyway, so it wouldn't be as annoying or like probably sticky or heavy feeling for high porosity people. The only thing is seeing how it's gonna last. If you're a super high humidity area, it may just frizz up on you. I don't know. I'm finna go outside in a few, we're gonna see. It was fun doing another experiment. I don't know that I would do it again. It's just way too many small sections, and I really did stick with the small sections even though I didn't want to, because I wanted to attempt to do it right. I may do just gel in small sections, like a 1 product wash and go or something, because there's way less to add and it'll be way less time. That might be the thing. But okay, I've been rambling enough. I'm trying to tell you that I'm sorry. So yeah, this is the final look, and it looks good. It looks good, just not, I don't, like I said, if it the best, my bad, should retake, try again. I don't care if it had been the best wash and go I ever did. This would not be a regular thing for me because this took too much time. Okay, so you know what it's time for. That's right. Today, I used my styling cream, Curly Concoction, and I used my Strong Hold Gel. I showed you how much I started with. That's where I ended. I still got enough for a couple more wash and goes. So I used those 2 products and my test fragrance Rose Maple Zest, which will be coming to the website in a month or 2. It really just depends. Because I gotta make labels and then spend money on labels and then get labels delivered here. So once I get all that done, they will be listed on the site, the new fragrances, all 3. Let me say a complete thought. I'm so bad about that. I will have a whole thought in my head, only express like 25% of it. People be confused. I don't blame you. Anyway, the new fragrances, yeah, will be on the site, including the Rose Maple Zest, which I'm still using because I'm still liking. And of course, I just want to use up the product now since I made it. No wasting. We don't waste stuff around here. Waste not, one not. It will be available on the site in about a month or 2. But right now, I have available Tropical Fantasy, Apple Aroma, Lemon Pound Cake, Strawberry Patchouli, Lavender Peppermint, Spearmint Eucalyptus, and I offer all of them in unscented as well. So both of these products, I'll list them below in case you just want to check them out, see what they're about. All that are available in all those fragrances or lack thereof that I just mentioned. I'll link like just some glycerin off Amazon that I find too, just so if somebody wants to try it, they can know where to get glycerin. The one that I buy, I don't think you want to buy. It's literally in a huge 35-pound container because you know, you gotta buy in bulk. So I just put mine literally in a small cup and use the pipette to get it out, but you don't want to do that. So I'll just put a link for that as well in case you are interested in trying with some of your own products that you have at home. Even if you have a thick cream and a hard strong hold gel, girl, what did you say? A strong hold gel, you could give it a try and get you some random glycerin just to put on top. It couldn't hurt. Why not? I also offer a digital hair journal planner. It's both, and it's just a handy dandy tool for if you are wanting to experiment like me and take notes and see what happens with your experiments, or if you just want to start a hair journey because you don't know where to start, or if you want to just take your current hair journey, okay, to the next level. It's there. for you. So I'll put a link for that below as well, and you can check that out to see if that's something you'd be interested in. I think that's gonna be it for this one today. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, if you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And maybe give this video a like because it will help me in their algorithms, okay? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I'm planning on having me a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope you do too. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.